The first question says that the temperature at midnight is -4 degrees centigrade. Temperature at noon is 25 degrees centigrade. Work out the difference. Difference means you subtract. So the bigger one is 25. Subtract. The smaller one is -4. You have minus is plus. Okay, you end up having 29 degrees centigrade. That's what you're going to get. Now the next question is, a gardener charges $6.55 for each hour he works plus a fixed charge of $15.50. Calculate the total amount he charges when he works for 4 hours. So sorry, please let me change the thickness of my pen. So total is he has a fixed price 6.55 plus for 4 hours it charges 15.50 for each hour. So you have 6.55 plus this is 60 plus 2, 62. So you end up having 68.55. 68.55 should be our value now. The next one is, a delivery driver records the number of pizza she delivers each month for 1 year. Complete this term and leave. Now let's start with the ones with 2. I have 21, no, 22, yes, 22. I have 20, what else? 28, I have 28, 28. Then I have no more 20 something, 30. I have 36, I have 39, no more 30, then 41, 44, 48, 49. Any other for something? No. I have 52, 54, 57. 52, 54, 57, 57. 52, 54, 57, 57. So that does that. Now, find the median. How many items do I have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9, 2, 12. So the median, since this 12, we have 6th and 7th. So since we have the 6th and the 7th, we can find the median. So the median should be, 6th one is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 44 plus 7th one, 48 divided by 2, we have 46. Now moving on, median is 46 marks. Now the next question, number 4. Jonah has $750. He spent a quarter of this money on travel and some of this money on food. He now has 437.5. What kind of fraction he spent on food? Now on travel, he spent 1/4 times 750. If you calculate this, you're going to get 750 divided by 4, and that is 187.5. The next thing you want to look at is then you want to remove this 750 minus 187.5, and we get 562.5. So if it's having this amount remaining, so amounts spending on food should be 562.5 subtracting 437.5. We have $125. So he spent $125 on food. The table shows part of a tram timetable. Okay, this should be train. This table shows part of a train timetable, not tram. New points to West Hill. Okay, now all the trains. Okay, let me say tram. Okay, but I believe it should be train. Take the same number of minutes to complete the journey from Newport to West Hill. Complete the table. So this tram traveling, let us look at the time taken for this tram to travel from Newport to West Hill. 1117 minus 1030. Borrow from here, you have 10, put it here, 60. So you have 60 plus this, 77 minus 30, you have 47 minutes. So from this point to this point to 47 minutes. So 12, 8 plus 47, you have 5, 0, 13. 13, 1305. Now, next question. Well, write 0. Okay, write this value correctly to two significant figures. 1, 2. I'll stop. 1, 2. Stop here. So to have 0.046. I will not add on to 6 because the next digit is not up to 5. Next question. On a Venn diagram, shape the region of A union B. A or B. This is the region of A union B. Try to shade it at 45 degrees to the horizontal, to the horizontal region. It becomes a nature of shading. This is A union B. Next question. Kai invests $5,000 in an account paying interest at the rate of R per year. At the end of 8 years, the value of his investments is that. Now, it is paying simple interest. We're going to use simple interest formula. Now, simple interest is PRT over 100. Now, so this is investment. So what is the interest? So interest in this case is amount minus principal. So you have 5700 minus 5,000, which is $700. Okay, so 700 is equal to principal is 5,000 multiplied by rates are time 8 years over 100. So I have 700 times 100, or let me say better still, 700 is 50 times 8, 400 R. Okay, so R becomes 700 divided by 400, and R is 1.75%. Now, this diagram, number 9, describe fully the single transformation that maps triangle A onto triangle B. Now, this is enlightenment because corresponding lines are parallel. Corresponding lines are parallel. This is x, y, z, and this is x prime, y prime, z prime. xy is parallel to xy prime, x prime, y prime is parallel to xy. Y prime, z prime is parallel to yz. So this is enlargement. This is an enlargement. Being an enlargement, we can write that. Okay, since it's an enlargement, you need to find the center of enlargement. There are two ways. This point to the center is, now let's count. This height is 2, this height is 1. So that means the scale factor is from, we are mapping A onto B. So the image is double of the object. Image over object, 2 over 1 is 2. you can see that it is enlargement. The scale factor is 2, or is it right? Then the center of enlargement from this point to the center is 2x compared to from this point to the center. Okay? Now, another way of looking at this is just join this point. Don't consider this algebra. That is very confusing. Get your ruler. Connect these points to this point. Come in. Let me do it well. Come in. Straight line. Let me see if I can. Okay, I'm trying to get a straight line here. Okay, let me do that again. And erase. Okay, come in. Okay, so I want to draw a straight line from this point to this point. Okay, just draw a straight line and just take it to a particular point and draw from this point to draw a straight line to pass through those edges. I'm coming and to redraw that line until it touches the other line. Okay, that should have been our center. This should be our center, this point. So I didn't draw it accurately, but it should be our center. So just let's check from this point to this point. I'm coming. Oh my, let me do that again. Okay, I think I'll need to keep it from here. Let me draw to these points and then keep drawing maybe to this point. And then from this one, let me draw to this point, keep drawing, and then let me keep it like this. Okay? Now I can see that our center of enlargement should be, let me say, 1 for x, sorry, no. Should be 1 for x, and then -1 for y. So, taking note of that, let us go on to, so that means that my center is 1 for x and -1 for y. I use the 2 that I can easily cancel out. Okay, so I should do it like this, just like this. I can easily get that that's my center of enlargement. Now, on a grid, draw the image of triangle A after a translation by the vector -4, 3. Now, this means that it will just move. This is movement, shifting position. -4 for x means that it's going to the left. So this point, let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, comes in. Then 3 for y goes up, 1, 2, 3, comes in. To draw our new object here, so just copy this image here. So we've got our image like this. Okay, here's the image. We've done that. Now, number 10, write 174,000 in standard form. I'm going to put the points in here. So it's going to be 1.74 times 10 to the power of, that means the point I've shifted 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 10 to the power of 5. That's my solution. Next question.
This is what we do in the masterclass, really. We try as much as possible to ensure that we're able to properly, right, teach learners how they can properly understand, interpret the question as much as possible. We dive deeper than just a past paper to ensure that at the end of the day, they're able to fully understand any question that is being administered to them.
11. A company surveys 40 of its employees. In the survey, 3 employees say that they walk to work. The company has a total of 1,240 employees. Find the expected number of employees in the company that who walk to work. If there is no bias, we have 3 out of every 40. Multiply by everybody working for the company, get a solution. So more or less you have 31 times 3, 93. So next question. Calculate the value of x. There are 2 angles. This is a right angle triangle and there's an angle in between. So we can use trig ratio. So the trig ratio we're going to use, we have adjacent and hypotenuse. It is cos x. Cos theta is what? Adjacent. Cos theta is adjacent over hypotenuse. So cos x is 8.5 over 14. X becomes a cos inverse of 8.5 over 14. And that should be. So the answer is 52.6 degrees. 52.6 degrees. Now, without using the calculator, work out that solution. 1/4 divided by 1/7/8. These are mixed numbers. Convert to improper fraction. 4 times 2, 8 plus 1, 9/4 divided by 8 times 1 is 8 plus 7, 15/8. Now, you have to change this division to multiplication. The divisor will now flip 8/15. The dividend remain the way it is. So if we do this, our 3 cancel 3, I have 3. Down there I have 15. 4 cancel 4, I have 1. Up here I have 2. Sorry, I have 5, not 15. This is 5, not 15. So I end up having 6/5, which is 1/5. Number 11. Number 14, I mean. Point A is given as is set to be 0.82 and point B is the point 8,6. Find the equation of the line. Okay. Now, if I should join the lines together, okay, I have this. First of all, intersect. Why intersect? C is what? 2, because that's the point the line crosses the y-axis. And then I have to look for the gradient. Say that gradient is 6 minus 2 all over 8 minus 0, or more or less. The y value, this is y2, this is x2, this is x1, y1, so I can, let me write it with the formulas. Let me say this is y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. y2 is 6 minus y1 is 2. x2 is 8, x1 is 0. I'm having 4 over 8. So m gradient is 1/2. And then in this form, y becomes half x plus 0 or half x. Now this question. 3 terms ABC are equidistant from each other. They have the same distance. The bearing of C from A is 1/4. So that means that this angle is 1/4 degrees. We calculate the bearing of B from C. B from C. Let us first find the bearing of C from B. I believe we might need to find C from B. Now, if that is 104, if it is equidistant, all the angles are, now all sides are equal, and then all angles are equal to each other. All angles are equal. So now this is 60 degrees. That means this angle here should be what? This angle here. So we have 180 minus 104 plus 60. We're having 164. That means 16 degrees. This angle here is 16 degrees. 16 degrees. Now, if that is 16 degrees, I want to know what this angle will be. So if I know that, I can know what this angle will be. This angle here should be, if this is 16, this angle is 90 degrees. So this angle and this angle should add up to 180. So angle AB west. Now I can divide this angle into two. This angle is 60 degrees, you know. So I can say that if I divide this line, I can know that this angle here is also what? 16. This is also 16. The reason being that this angle and this, I'm coming, let me do that again. Do this. If this is going towards north, this angle here is 16. Since this line, if they are parallel, then this angle and this angle are equal, alternate angles. So if this is 16, then this one should be, I have so this angle here should be 60 minus 16, which is 44. So this angle is 44. So I can know C from B, or better still, if this is 44, then this angle here is, I have 90 minus 44, which is 46. This angle is 46. If it is 46, I can know this one. Okay, I don't even need it. I think this one too should be 44. Seeing these are alternate angles also. So I can easily know B from C. Bearing of B from C is, so we can now put knots on this, and then this is 180 plus 44. So we have 180 degrees plus 44, and we get 224 degrees. So the bearing of B from C is 224 degrees. This is 224. But still, we can look for bearing of C from B. Okay, B from C. We can make that one. And then we now say 180 plus that. I say that C, bearing of C from B is 44 degrees. Look at this angle. This direction from north to this direction is 44. Then bearing of B from C, the reverse is 180 degrees plus 44 degrees, which is 224. So I can use to get reverse bearing, or if this angle is less than, it's bigger than 180, then I'll subtract. If this one is, let's say 240, and this one 240 minus 180, and I get 60, okay, for instance. So the next question I want to look at is, let's check out speed-time graph. Question 16. The speed-time graph shows information about the car journey. Speed time. Find the deceleration of the car between 240 seconds to between this region, this deceleration. That means gradients. So we know that the height, this height is 16, equal to 16 over, this one is, we have 320 minus 240, 16 over 80. That is 1 over 5, 0.2 meter per second. Calculate the total distance the car traveled during the time. Total distance is now the area. That means area under the curve. Area under curve. Okay, that's the meaning of distance. So we need to ask from here to here. 240 minus 30 is 210. So this is 210. This distance is 210. And everything is 240. Here to here is 240. So this shape is that of a trapezium. 320, I mean. So to now know this, what we calculate area of the trapezium. Can say that area distance. Okay, no, let's start. Let's say area. Area is a plus b over 2 times height. So that's trapezium. Trapezium formula. A and B are 210 plus 320 divided by 2 times the height is the perpendicular distance between the two parallel sides, which is what? 16. The height should be 16 times 16. So we have, add them together, we have 530 times 8. And that is what? 530, 5,300 minus 1,060. That is 4,240. That's an answer. So, meters. Now, Venn diagram question 17. W is student who walk to school. G is student who wear glasses. There are 20 students in the class. 18 walk to school. 3 wear glasses and so on. So you have G. Okay. Now, 2 do not wear glasses and do not walk to school. This 2 does none. So they'll be outside 2. So our issue is to find those that do both. 8 and W is 8, G is 3. Let's say both is X. So those that, if you now remove X from 8, you have 8 minus X. Remove. Okay. Look, if I told that 3 wear glasses and walk to school. Sorry, we have the value at the middle. These 3 wear glasses and walk to school, so you have this one as 3. That means that G is unknown. Let's call this one X. Okay? You don't know this. So this is 8 minus 3. We have 5. Everybody here 20. So we can find value of X. So you have to add everything. 2 plus 3 plus 5 plus 8 plus X is 20. Everything here is 10, 18 plus X is 20. X must be 2. So this is equal to 2. I've completed the Venn diagram. 18. The graph of y equal to f of x is drawn on the grid. Draw the tangent to the graph at the point x equal to 3. So let's look for where x is 3. So this is the point where x is 3. What is draw a straight line? Just draw a straight line through that point. Straight line touching that point are touching the point x equal to 3 at just one point. So having this straight line, then we are supposed to draw a tangent. Use your tangent to find an estimate of the gradient. So let us estimate the gradient. Gradient at this point is the slope. So I can see that it is cutting across this place. This point is what? 12.8. No, this is 13 points. I have 4 boxes over 5 boxes times 2. That should be 1.6, so 13.6. This point, so this gap is 13.6. Why this gap here is 4.5 minus 2, that's 2.5. So the gradient, the slope is 13.6 divided by 2.5. And that should be 5.44. This is my estimate of my slope. Your own value should be different from this, but this is my own estimate. Now,
This is what we do in the masterclass, really. We try as much as possible to ensure that we're able to properly, right, teach learners how they can properly understand, interpret the question as much as possible. We dive deeper than just a past paper to ensure that at the end of the day, they're able to fully understand any question that is being administered to them.
the number 19, y is directly proportional to x minus 1 squared. Now, to solve this, I'll say that y relates proportionally to x minus 1 squared. So y, if I change this proportionality to equal to, I introduce constants of proportionality, then I can put these values. When y is 3, so 3 equal to k into x is 4 minus 1 squared. So that is 3 over 3, okay, 3 equal to k into 9. So 3 over 9 is k. So k equal to 1 over 3. Hence, y equal to x minus 1 squared times 1 over 3, because k is that. So when x is 7, what is y? So when x is 7, y becomes 1 over 3 into 7 minus 1 squared. 1 over 3 into 6 squared. So y equal to 36 over 3, 12. Y becomes 12. M is inversely proportional to the square root of p. Now, m varies as 1 over root p. Explain what happens to the value of m when the value of p is multiplied by 9. I can say that m equal to k over root p. So imagine that we now multiply the value of p by 9. M now equal to k over square root of 9p. So this becomes k over 3 square root of p. This becomes 1 over 3 times k over root p. This was the former value of m, right? So you can say that that's m2. Let's say m2 now. m2 becomes 1/3 of m1. So if that happens, the value of m reduces to 1/3 of the original value of the original. Of m. Now, number 20. Two parcels are mathematically similar. The larger parcel has volume 80 cm cube and height 5.2 cm. Smaller parcel has volume 33.75 cm cube. Calculate the height. Now, we are comparing volume and height. Height is just length. So the volume ratio should be equal to length ratio if and only if you cube length ratio. So if you have volume ratio, we're looking for the height of the smaller one. So since we're looking for the height of the smaller, start with the height of the smaller, h or smaller, divided by the height of the bigger, 5.2. This is the height ratio. I'll cube it, then I get the volume ratio. The volume of the smaller one is 33.75. All over the volume of the bigger one is 80. So out of them, that means that I'm going to look for cube roots. The cube roots of 33.75 over 80, the cube roots equal to height over 5.2. So if I look for the cube root of that, what will I get? This becomes 3 over 4 is h over 5.2. So if I take this across, 3 over 4 times 5.2 gives me h, and that is what? 3.9 centimeter is the height of the smaller one. Solve this simultaneously. Now, I already have y is already, now this is equation 1, equation 2. Y is already subject here. Y already subject. Y is subject. So substitute for y in equation 1. So 4 into the value of y plus 3x is 13. What is the value of y? X squared minus 8. So therefore, 4x squared 18, minus 72 plus 3x is 13. I bring this one across. 4x squared plus 3x minus 72 minus 13 is 0. 4x squared plus 3x minus 85 is 0. So I need two numbers that. So I have, let me take the first and the third. 4 and minus 85. Minus 85. I look at the two of them, they are different sign. So go to subtract equal to plus 3. So since the signs are different, then the subtract to give you the middle one, plus 3. So if I do times 2, if I do times 2, if I do times 2 on this side, I get 8. Divided by 2, I get, it's not possible, so I can't divide by 2. So let me not use times 2. Let me use times, let me divide. What can I divide this? Divided by 5 times 5, 20 here, 17 here. Can I use this too? 20 minus 17 is plus 3. So good. Because if I do divided by 17, I have minus 5 times 17, I have plus 68. No, this 2 will not help me. So I'm going to use these two numbers. Okay, these two numbers. So I have 4x squared plus 20x minus 17x minus 85 equal to 0. 4x into x plus 5 minus 17 into x plus 5 equal to 0. So x plus 5 into x, 4x into 4x minus 17 is 0. So x plus 5 is 0, or 4x minus 17 is 0. X plus 5. X is minus 5, or x is 17 over 4. Better still, at this point when I got that, I'm using plus 20 minus 17. I can now put in bracket x, in another bracket x. I put the plus 20 here, I put the minus 17 here. See this 4, I put it to divide each of them. This gives me x plus 5, and this gives me x minus 17 over 4. So x must be equal to minus 5 or x is equal to plus 17 over 4. So this is a faster way of doing this. So the values of x are minus 5, the smaller one first, minus 5, and then 17 over 4. And then the values of y. So when x is minus 5, don't forget that y is x minus 18. Then y is minus 5 squared minus 18, 25 minus 18, 7. In this case, y is 17 over 4 squared minus 18, 169, 269, 269, 289, sorry, 289 over 16 minus 18. That's 289 minus 16 minus 18 times 16 is 288 minus 16. I have 1 over 16. So in this case, y is 7, and in this case, y is 1 over 16. Next question. For each sketch, put a ring around the correct type of function. Okay. Now, this one, the first one is a cubic function. It has two turning points, must be cubic. Two turning points cubic. This one actually is a straight line. This one is a cubic. This one is quadratic, one turning point. Or this one can also be like this. This one is a reciprocal function. This one looks like this or like this. Okay, that's it. Okay, when you have x-axis and y-axis and x-axis, x and y. This is reciprocal. Exponential function x and y you have going like this. Okay, so take note of all these type of functions. Okay, so based on that, you got an answer. So the next question, okay, then I think you've asked. Now, what do you think this one is then? This one should be the reciprocal function. This is the reciprocal function. On the grid, sketch y equal to sine x. Sine x is considered by, let me sketch image. I like to do halfway through 180, halfway to 180, yeah, and halfway between 180 and 260. This is 270 and this is 180. This climb, sine x will climb and peaks at 1, at 90. Sorry, I meant to write 90 degrees here. It should be 90 degrees. It peaks at 90 degrees. And then it climbs down back to 180. I didn't divide it well, but manage. Then it falls again to negative 1 at 270. It falls to negative 1 at 270 and climbs up to 0 at 360. So this is our sketch for the sine x. Now, based on this, can we solve this? Now, use this graph to solve. We're going to use this graph to solve sine x plus 0.4. Now, that means that, okay, sine x becomes 0.4 goes across negative 0.4. So go to where you have negative 0.4, this should be 0.5, 0.4. If I should trace this, okay, they didn't have to use this graph, but if I have to use the graph, I'm going to trace it like this, and then this will be our solutions here and here. But we can't be doing this right now. So since we are not asked to use the sketch to solve this, let's need to solve this. Now I can see that the solution should be in the third quadrant. This is third quadrant. From here to here is third quadrant, and here to here is the fourth quadrant. Because this place here is the first quadrant and this one here is the second. Now, because it is negative, it will be in the third and fourth. So therefore, sine inverse of 0.4 is what? Shift sine on 4 is, this one is 23.57.6 again. So therefore, sine inverse of minus 0.4 should be the third quadrant on it. That means from here to here, this angle here should be 23. This angle here should be 23.6. So the remaining here should be 23.6. So that means this one is 180 degree plus 23.6 or 360 degree minus 23.6. I go to have something like 203.6 or 336.4 degrees. That's our solution. Next question to 3. The Venn diagram shows information about the number of students in a class. Some study English, some study French, some study Spanish, and some do not study any language at all. Find number in, first of all, E union F is this one there. E union F prime means that it is not in E, not in F, outside those. That is 5, 4 and 5. And then union S, this is the region. So let's go again. E union F is this region here. Let me highlight. This region here is E union F. So this is E union F. Okay? And then this one here, everything like this is E union F, sorry, coming, E union F prime. Okay? Now, this one here, no mistake, sorry. So this one here is E union F prime. Okay, union S. Okay. Now, this just simply means E union F because since Mn, I know that I'm looking for Mn. First of all, let me find Pm. First of all, Rn should be 1 year, 2 years, so 1 out of 3. Rn should be 1/3 of Rq. And Rq is parallel to OP, so that is A. That is 1/3 of A/3. Then I know that PM is half of PQ. That is half of B. That is B/2. So I've got this one. This is 1/2. So Rn is, I've got this one, I've got this one. I can easily find that now. So to find Mn, so from, instead of going from M to N, I can go like this, then like this, then like this, and then like this. So let's start from MP. So M to P plus from P to O, P O, then O to R, O to R, then from R to N, to N. So MP is negative of PM. PM is B over 2, MP should be negative B over 2. PO is negative of, okay, let me just write it that MP is the negative of PM, negative PM. PO is negative of B, that is negative of B. OR is still OR plus OR. Then Rn is still Rn. So this one, negative PM, is negative B over 2. Negative OP is negative A. The OR is, did I say OR? Yes, is B. Then Rn is A over 3. I can rearrange and say that A over 3 minus A plus B minus B over 2, this gives me negative 2A over 3 plus RB. So negative 2A over 3 plus RB is the solution. The lines MN and OR are extended to meet at S. Now we are told that the lines MN and OR, this is MN, this is OR. The two lines are extended to meet at S. Find the position vector of S. Give your answer in terms of A and or B and in its simplest form. Now we know that this point divides OQ into two parts, ratio 1 to. This angle is equal to this angle because why? Alternate angles. This angle equal to this angle, raising alternate angles. Therefore, this angle are the same. That means that MQM, MNQ is similar to RNS. Okay, so MNQ similar to RNS. No, S and R. I mean, let me follow the angles. S and R. S and R. S and R. Because of the angles.
This is what we do in the masterclass, really. We try as much as possible to ensure that we're able to properly, right, teach learners how they can properly understand, interpret the question as much as possible. We dive deeper than just a past paper to ensure that at the end of the day, they're able to fully understand any question that is being administered to them.
Now, I know that the angle at M, the angle at S are equal, the angle at R, the angle at Q are also equal. So I'm just going to follow the way the angles are arranged. Now, being that the case, we just follow that MQ, okay. Now, if this is divided into this ratio, that means that this one should be in ratio 1:2 also. These two should be in that same ratio also. So I'll say that NS is half of MN. NS is half of MN. Half of MN. Okay? So MS. Okay. What is MN? Okay. Then MS is, which is, let's say this is half MN. Okay. mn over 2. So ms is ns. Okay, let me write it. Mn plus ns. ms is mn plus ns, which is mn plus half ns, which is 3 over 2 mn. I'm writing this wrongly, sorry. Let me write that again. mn plus mn. So what is mn? Mn is given as that. So I know that ms is 3 over 2 multiplied by minus 2a over 3 plus half b. That gives us minus a plus 3 over 4b. That's mn. And then we know that okay, I may not even okay. This could also mean that rs is half of mq. Rs should be half of mq. Okay, let's assume that rs should be half of mq. And then mq is what? What is mq? mq is equal to pm, which is b over 2. mq is b over 2, so this is half times b over 2, which is what? B over 4. You know this because this entire line is b. This is b over 2, this is b over 2. So can I say that OS is OR plus RS. OR is what? B. Plus RS is half B. That is 3 over 2B. Let us leave it like that. 3 over 2B. So thank you. That will be the end of the solution to this question. I'm glad you endured to the end. You waited to the end of the video. Stay tuned for our next videos. Bye for now.